Welcome, Mr. Man, overlordcringus, and Danganronpa. Let's roll. Autobots, despair bots, roll out, cause despair in my name.
Random gaming. Bullshit
I must maybe just go through everything because I didn't save. Alright, let's stop Kaito and thingy.
He's turning the dead to us. It's a different way of saying the same thing. We know Rintaro is dead, and we saw Katie and Kurumi die right in front of us too.
With Katie having the most harsh death out of everybody. They essentially did that Rick and Morty thing with the pianos or piano tiles, but instead of piano tiles, there's a rope swinging around like a pendulum trying to catch that neck.
How can they deny what we all saw? I don't think they realize how weird that is.
Imitations. Aside from Ryoma, who we couldn't correctly examine, Rantaro's corpse looked very real. Katie and Kirumi were both punished right before our eyes. I cannot imagine some mannequin could have imitated their suffering. In addition, it's unlikely they were switched with fake corpses right before our eyes.
Right, Mew.
Fucking moron! Graffiti in the courtyard? Why is he bringing that up now? I don't like the idea of giant mongos.
Where the fuck did any of that come from?
The writing in the courtyard?
I see.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
The group of neutrals, right? Everyone's against Maki besides me and Kaito. And the Angie cult, right?
Listen close.
We're going to exile evidence of ridiculous scientific advances. So it may be possible for them creating extremely convincing imitations.
Yeah, totally. Robot believes in robotic imitations of the corpses of people that die in front of us. Sure, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to anyone's idiots. Let me guess, you're also being an idiot?
Okay.
Yeah, you support Angie? Sure. It seems like Himeko doesn't believe it, eh? She just says she'll believe in Angie, so she's like leaving the responsibility of thought to Angie. But she's not. Himeko's smarter than we think, huh?
Yeah, all the dead bodies up to...
Gonta, you know what the letter's written in the courtyard, right?
No.
Yeah, but it's sort of different now. On way here, Gonta go see writing in courtyard. Gonta no could understand what writing mean, but maybe...
Right!
Maybe it message from dead.
If I may ask, why are we believing the fucking people that's trying to get us to kill each other? Why are we believing in the monocubs that's trying to get us to kill each other? The idiocy is making my brain hurt. I got a headache. And it's not from me smacking myself in the face.
A message from everyone who died. Bullshit, cause no one here writes it.
Why are we assuming that the dead wrote it before the fucking robots is trying to get us to kill each other? I wanna cry. The stupidity is making me sad.
Rest in peace.
Are you saying a dead person is hiding in the school wrote that message? In other words, it's a message from the dead.
Wait, a message from the dead? What the actual fuck? You alright? Are you alright, Kaito?
All the stupidity. It's making me want to throw up.
How divine!
Either way, there's nothing more divine than being reunited with a friend.
As she spoke, Angie picked up the Necronomicon off the floor.
Say.
Angie, whatever are you planning to do with that?
She's about to kill someone in sacrifice. She's gonna convince one of them that they should die in sacrifice to revive another one. Because at the end of it, they're gonna be sent to Atua afterwards. Hear me out. Angie's gonna say Himeko. Tenko is gonna say not Himeko, rather her. And they're gonna kill Tenko before we can save her. And Angie's gonna be the one who kills her. Or they're gonna stop it and then it ends up happening anyway. Just spitballing here. Just hack two on the spitting thing.
Are you actually planning to perform a ritual? You do know it's a motive, yes?
No.
But perhaps there's a motive that's dangerous to... But perhaps the motive is dangerous to ignore rather than dangerous to us. How did you come up with that conclusion? No. How the... Oh fuck, you're making me sick too. You would rather think that reviving the dead has no set of consequences to us, rather than ignoring the Cthulhu book on the floor. Rather than ignoring the Cthulhu book on the floor is clearly going to kill us.
Listen closely.
For example, the people who died when... I give up, man. Just come to be a fucking idiot. I don't want to listen to you. You convinced yourself that the people we saw die in front of us is still alive. And now you're saying that if we don't use Cthulhu book on the floor, that's clearly going to kill us. Angie approached Gonta with his usual wide smile and... She just converted Gonta. She used touch conversion, talk no jutsu.
You work so hard, Gonta. You're always trying to keep everyone safe. Even when you go berserk, you're still considerate of everyone else, aren't you? I know this because Atua is always watching you.
Always watching Gonta.
Don't worry. You're not alone, Gonta. Atua is like a gentle grandmother, watching over you and keeping you safe.
Grandmas are nice.
Huh?
Gentle grandmother? I thought you said Atua was a handsome man.
No.
Angie's Atua changes his appearance depending on who's looking. And we're sure it's not some sort of shapeshifter that just convinced you he's God.
Well, that's not suspiciously convenient at all.
Oh,
Oh yeah, why don't you join our student council, Gonta?
you're right.
Wait, but isn't the student council getting together to like swim in the pools and shit? So, hey yo, Gonta, you cheating on Kokichi? Oh, alright, that's fine. You do that thing. Kaito can always take one for the team. Will you use your power for the peace of the academy?
See how much everyone needs you, Gonta? You should definitely join.
Really?
You need Gonta? Ugh, and now none of the others are thinking to tell Gonta. Yo, Gonta? Bruh. They are trying to convince us that dead people are alive. Is that not suspicious?
Okay, Gonta, join council too.
Wait!
Wait, before that, what exactly is a student council? Is that why you've been acting weird?
Yes.
Last night Angie summoned us to discuss how we can eradicate the killing games.
You're right.
Me, Kibo, Tenko, and Tsumugi.
Yes!
And we arrived to a conclusion.
Can you...
This is the Ultimate Academy Student Council, with Angie Yonaga as our president.
Why does it... Whoa, hold up. Does it remind me of a scene in Yakuza that also represented that guy who acted like he had healing touch in real life? The Japanese guy that caused the cult, and then the cult started blowing up trains or some shit like that, but like they wanted to poison the people on the train. This whole setup right in front of me reminds me of that one thing.
We've all banded together under the leadership of President Angie.
Our platform is the wholesale eradication of the
Yeah.
And anyone who doesn't listen to you goes against the eradication of the killing game, huh?
Academy.
And if they go against you, if you're not with you, we're against you type shit.
Huh?
Student council? Angie is the president?
Yes.
Yes. There can be more harmony between us if we keep saying... There can be no harmony between us if we keep saying different things.
Oh, shut up.
Yup.
Well, it's called the student council, but all the decision making is done by Atua.
Oh. We're just gonna leave all the decision making to the guy in the sky we don't know, can't hear, haven't met. With no evidence that it exists. This is weird. Since Angie can speak with Atawa. Can I ask a question? Angie is the only one here who believed in Atawa when she came here. Atawa has done nothing for any of you. Okay, so when people panic and are driven to desperation, they will desperately hold on to the fact that Atawa perhaps could exist. Alright, that makes sense.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to follow Angie too. Jeez, they've been totally brainwashed.
Angie has spread her influence before we'd even realized.
However,
But it makes sense if you think about it. This place has all the conditions for a cult to form. The fear of death that cannot be avoided.
It can be avoided. It can be avoided. And she told us already how to avoid it. And now she's creating a cult. When? We didn't even need a cult. She gave us the answer before. Ignore the motive. Live life within this building.
So she's using this situation to take over the school, make us depend on Atawa.
please wait!
Using use a rude to describe it. President wants peace for all the school. And we all agree to a noble wisdom. This guy is a robot, right? Man must have turned his IQ down, man. Must not be using all his compute units.
Right!
Yeah, Gonta, do not let anyone talk about bad about... Dude, we just... Katie spoke about not dividing us and then like create a school council that's clearly dividing.
Why
You literally just fucking joined them, you brainwashed idiot.
But
I'm surprised Tenko decided to join the student council.
Why?
That's correct.
Because you and Angie were fighting over Himeko, were you not?
Who cares about that? I finally realized how great Atawa is.
She's acting as the informant. She's the one who's going to die.
And everyone else is gonna let her die. Watch it happen. Angie will pull the trigger, but everyone else is gonna watch that sacrifice happen.
so?
That's right. Now we were talking about... What we were talking about again?
Yeah.
Ooh, that resurrection ritual, right? Just leave us to the student council. Less burdensome if Atawa makes the decision.
Wait!
Less burdensome? That's a relief. If it's Atawa's decision, then it's definitely the right one. How about you kill yourself, Himeko? Oh no, I'm Atawa. Leave me be. Kill yourself. Kill yourself in game. At this point, they're brainwashed enough to do it.
Yeah, there's no way Atawa could be wrong.
Yup. Wait a minute.
Are you guys serious? The resurrection ritual is clearly a trap. A top.
Hold up. It's Danganronpa.
Are you guys serious? The resurrection ritual is clearly a top. It'll be fine as long as everyone puts aside their desires to leave.
I doubt they'd listen to anything we'd have to say.
It's true that they're probably not going to listen, but you could at least help talk to them, Kaito.
Man, my brain hurts. All the stupidity is getting to me.
What's wrong with him? He's been quiet this whole time. In the end, we couldn't stop the student council. We left it at that and went our separate ways. It's the amount of the Cringus. Wish you like, subscribe. Smack your face to keep it a couple of times. Don't forget to always check out all links in the description, especially our second channel, just against one playing Star Rail. And yeah, pray for me. From my heart. Why are we believing the fucking people that are trying to get us to kill each other? Why are we believing in the monocubs that's trying to get us to kill each other? The idiocy is making my brain hurt. I got a headache. And it's not from me smacking myself in the face.